I feel like I'm going to regret this. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last couple of days, I have been at my parents' house helping clean out the office and my old bedroom to get rid of a bunch of stuff, help them clean it out, reorganize it. So this is actually my mom's office. In the process, I found all of my old yearbooks. So I guess let's get into it. This would be my kindergarten yearbook. Let's find this picture. So this picture, I don't remember. I do remember the bangs. My mom would always cut my hair, and so it would be bangs straight across, and then I would have a bob that hit my shoulders because she liked that when I ran, it bounced, and it was kind of a shell. But I look cute. I'm cute in this photo. I just now found out, because I don't remember it, I was in the same kindergarten class as my ex-boyfriend's little sister. I don't know what to do with that information. Not a lot happened in kindergarten. I'm just kind of chilling here. What happened in kindergarten? I learned how to tie my shoes. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can remember from kindergarten. First grade, I learned how to read. Did I read much? No. Ow. This is the bowl cut that I was telling you about that my mother did. My mother cut my hair for a long time. There's a very specific story that I can remember in the first book that I actually sat down and read was called In the City, and I didn't understand the letter C. I can remember the whole time pronouncing it in the kitty, and I was so confused, and I didn't understand what was happening. And taking the error test with my teacher, I said kitty instead of city, and she looked at me and she was like, what? And so I remember first grade being the year that I learned how to read. That was like it. That's the only thing that I'm like, yeah, first grade is the year I learned how to read. Big oof. I never understood why it was it's like a puzzle, and I never understood the puzzle part. This never made sense to me. I wasn't a very social kid. I think the second grade, I had a birthday party, and I invited girls from my class, and we got in trouble like really late at night, and then I wasn't friends with this one girl ever again, and I would always be like, no, she got me in trouble at my birthday. Rocking the pigtails, man. Dude, I still do the pigtails. Let's live life, man. I'm seeing if I'm in anything else. Bella, are there any more memories from the second grade? I don't think so. This is the first one that had a title. My third grade yearbook. Wild About Learning. 2006. Ooh. Honestly, I kind of forgotten some of my teachers' names. I'm looking and I'm like hoping that I see them. Oh, this one I drew a heart around my face. I don't know why. I'm derpy in my yearbook photo, that's fine. Third grade is when I actually started to like to read. I can remember very specifically one time. So we used to have this thing called like recess detention, which is just like you sit inside during recess instead of go outside and play with your friends and like get out all the extra energy. So I feel like it was more of a punishment for the teachers, whatever. I can remember reading a Magic Treehouse book, sitting in my third grade class and completely missing the fact that the bell rang that sent us to recess, and I read through recess, and I can remember sitting there reading my book, and I looked up and everyone was gone. Also, I don't remember there ever being a teacher during recess detention. We were just left in the classroom to our own devices. I made friends with a girl because I said her last name wrong, and I can remember like talking and laughing and joking through the whole thing, and I helped her take her AR test because I had already read the book. It's Our Time to Shine, 2007. I feel like this one makes the most sense. Fourth grade was the first year we were allowed to switch classes. In all reality, I liked school. All the way through high school, I liked school. I started to hate math when I started to get like not great math teachers. All the tea, all the shade, they were bad math teachers. Okay, let's talk about this photo for just a second. I'm wearing a cutoff sleeve. I can remember the color. It's green and pink. And not like cute green and pink, like lime green and hot pink, plaid shirt, a middle butt part, and a headband. I have nothing nice to say about this photograph. Not even a little bit. I will tell you what, fourth grade is the year that we learned how to write in cursive. And I don't use it ever, but we had our English class, if you did not write in cursive, you got in trouble. Like you were required to write in cursive because they said that everything would be written in cursive. Like when we got older, we would have to write everything in cursive, and that was the correct way to write. I don't write anything in cursive. I write my signature in cursive, and I write checks in cursive, and that is it. Oh, this one doesn't have a title on it either. It just has like a crossword. Oh, okay, so this was my last year in Mount Vernon. Oh, but this is what I look like in the 5th grade. I don't understand why. I don't know why I put a heart over all of like my favorite pictures. So pictures of me, pictures of my friends, like whatever. Weird, because there are more hearts like on this page of my friends who I don't think I was friends with when I graduated. How weird is that, right? I also don't remember a lot of these teachers. Okay, so here's a fun thing. The summer between my 5th and 6th grade year, I moved to Paris, Texas. So I went to a different school for 2 years. It was much larger than I was used to because I graduated with a total of 106 kids. There were like 500 in the junior high alone, which was 2 grades. It was terrifying. Oh, but this was my first colored yearbook. Like this is the first one that has colored pages. Ah, I thought that was so cool. This is when I learned what hags meant. Have a great summer. People still do that. Did I pass me? Nope. Here it is. So let me explain what's going on with the bang thing. Just real quick. For some reason, I took my razor and shaved, yes, shaved a part of like the top of my head and my forehead. Literally right here. So when it grew back, I had this one little like bang that for the life of me, I could not get to like stay back with the rest of my hair. Also, I rocked the butt part for a long time. Oh, rode the bus for the first time in 6th grade. My best friend was my locker neighbor, and we met on the first day because she was also like my neighbor, and we rode the same bus, and I was very confused and very lost, and I was a very shy kid, and I can remember being like so overwhelmed and like asking her where the buses were because I had asked the teacher and they told me, but I didn't understand because they were like, yeah, it's next to this building, and so you go through this building in this classroom, and I was like, and I was too embarrassed to tell them. I had no idea what they were talking about. I also had my first actual bully in the 6th grade. Wow, a lot of things happened in Paris. Everything changed in the 5th grade. This is probably one of my favorite covers. Scratching the Surface. Ooh, but North Lamar was when I started doing choir. I loved choir. I, as a 7th grader, was in the varsity choir. Okay, before I show this to you. Actually, no, just here it is. Take a second, laugh it off. Okay, we'll start with the shirt. I did not know that the background color was going to be blue. And also, the first time I like actually wore my glasses the way that I was supposed to, because I preferred to be blind. I wear contacts now, thankfully. And the hair. I cut my hair at the end of 6th grade, because I remember being in Miss Figaro's class and getting made fun of because everybody was like, what are you, gay now? What are you? What are you? It was like an insecurity because I was like, whoa, now. All I did was cut my hair. Everybody calm down. So this is it actually like grown out a bit. It was exactly an inch all over my head. So it was very like a boyish cut. I wanted a pixie cut, and I went to people who cut it, did not show me how to style it or anything, didn't try to style it, didn't do anything. They just basically took like a shaver and went whoop up the back of my head. So I was left with this to work with. Yeah, this was not a nice year for me. That keeps getting louder. Back to Mount Vernon. I like that I graduated with all the kids that I grew up with. 2011, don't blink or you'll miss it. The older we got, the more creative our yearbooks got. I will say that. This was 8th grade, so I came back and everybody already knew me, which was really funny for the ones that didn't know me. And so I remember there was a girl who had kind of been like adopted into my old friend group. She got really defensive. She was like, these are my friends. And I was like, my friends first. And we didn't like each other for a really long time. And then there was one lunch where we literally just hashed it out and like yelled at each other and was mad about it. And we've been really great friends ever since. I hate this photo. I think I'm wearing contacts. Still do not know how to do my hair. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't learn how to do my hair until I was like way older than I probably should be. I just didn't bother. It did not suit me to fix it. Yeah, this was a weird year to like come back into it and be like, yeah, this is who I am now. Cause when I was in North Lamar, I started wearing like all black and I started to be my very like goth, emo, like punk self, which you guys really have not seen much of, but that is still who I am at my core. And all my friends were like, are you okay? I wore the same black Punisher hoodie every day for like 2 years and loved my life, to be quite honest. Freshmen. Fresh meat. This is the year that me and my best friend since 3rd grade stopped being friends, which is a really long story that I don't want to tell on the internet. I know for a fact that she does not watch my videos. Oh, it's a note from my friend Amanda. You guys remember Amanda? This is when we met, when I was a freshman and she was a junior. We became really good friends. There's a girl who is in my kindergarten class who we are still friends to this day, and she currently has 2 baby girls. They are the cutest thing on the planet, and she is married to another one of my really good friends, and it's super weird to look back and like see pictures of us when we were literal children. And here it is. Okay, so this is when I started doing, if you want to call it makeup. I wore really heavy black eyeliner and mascara every day, but also I stopped washing my hair. Just like in general, I like would not wash my own hair. I don't know why. Like I would shower, I just wouldn't wash my hair. So my hair looked disgusting. There's a picture somewhere of me and my friend, and we were both sitting on the bleachers reading a book. My hair is disgusting. I have no idea where it is, and I'm not gonna look it up because it's embarrassing. Okay, so look at this picture. This is freshman year. This is now. Very different, and I'm not mad about it. 2013. 2013 was the worst year of my actual life. I was extremely depressed. My anxiety was overwhelming, and I was dealing with paranoia issues. I was not okay. They do it different every single year, so it's hard to like find. Oh, sophomores. Okay, so this is a cute picture. My hair was burgundy, like a purpley red almost in this picture. I realize that you can't see it. I just remember sophomore year sucked. Oh, I did date a guy, my ex-boyfriend, whose little sister was in my kindergarten class. I dated a guy for about 5 months. That poor kid. He was there through like all the horrible parts of my life, and I feel bad. I really do, because I did not treat him nicely. We're friends now. We like go to the same church now. Maybe one day I'll have him on here. We'll talk about it. Oh, junior year. Oh, this is my first colored yearbook from Mount Vernon. Oh, it's a picture of me. I'll show you. Okay, so this is the year that I joined Color Guard. Fun. Color Guard really gave me a sense of like purpose and something that I love to do. It's how I found out that I love to dance. It's how I found a community of people who were like my people, and I had friends that I see in the hallway, and I was like, these are my people. I still have a rifle and I still have a flag. Okay, here it is. I do not recognize this person. I recognize that it is me. I recognize the hair because I really liked that haircut. Again, dark eyeliner, the whole, I didn't know how to do makeup and be good at it. But like, doesn't that look so weird? Does that look like me? I don't feel like it looks like me at all. But is that just like me being me and like kind of annoying about it? Or is that because it actually doesn't look like me? I had so many friends and like legitimate people who I would consider family in band with me. And also when I started Color Guard, I hated the fact that like cheerleaders and Color Guard had been pitted against each other for so long, as like from the older girls, like just the way they went to high school, like whatever. And I hated it. And so I was friends with some of the cheerleaders, and I was like, no, we're not gonna do it. This is our actual Letterman. This is what it looks like. I have it at my grandmother's house in my closet. This is our 2015 patch, and then on the back it says tigers. Once a tiger, always a tiger. I'm proud. I love that this is the first thing I come up on is my actual school picture. So here it is, and we got a quote. If it wasn't going to be hard, everyone would do it, because no one said it would be easy, only worth it. So I caught a rifle with my mouth. In all honesty, I really wish that I had cut that little last part out. My senior year, I was still in Color Guard. Again, loved to be in band, loved Color Guard. That was like my favorite thing about my life. Okay, so during competition, I was one of the people who did rifle. And there was a helicopter toss with the rifle, and I gave it a little bit too much spin, and it's at the very end. It's the last thing we do before we put it down and pick up our flag and we go. I gave it too much, and it went half a rotation too much, and came down and hit me square in the mouth. And I was in so much shock. It hit me in the mouth, and it fell, and I dropped. And I thought about stopping, but then I thought Miss Kirby would be mad. And so I picked up my flag, and I went right on into it. I got off the field and started sobbing. The only person who didn't see it happen was the actual judge, who then docked points, and in his like notes he goes, oh, it looks like the timing's off and the rifle's in the front. And that was it. No sir, I just smashed my mouth with a giant wooden rifle, so that is forever encapsulated in my yearbook. Dude, this is crazy to like look back on and see. Oh, it's my prom picture. So I didn't have a prom date, so I took my 2 best friends at the time. Well, you guys, that is it. That's the last of the yearbooks. Oh, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed all the embarrassing moments and walking with me down memory lane. High school was so crazy. If you're in high school and you're watching this, like, take every minute and make every memory and take all of the pictures and be a part of as much as you can. I only did a couple of things and I wish that I had done more. I wish I had been involved more, and like, as I look back, I really wish that I had made more friends than I did. I love you guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you can see more videos like this. I go on a lot of adventures with my friends and my family. If you have a suggestion for a different video, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. But I love you guys very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. I looked through these the other day to see if there were any interesting pictures of me. There weren't.